TV.
And what it do, y'all? I appreciate y'all for tapping back in. The Trap Tube TV is me again, Tony. 3 times. I got something about to share with y'all, you feel me? And this time around, your boy Rick Ross taking shots at your boy 50 Cent again.
Biggest boss in the game, Ricky Rose. Listen, this is what I want to say. For whoever may be going through this, listen, man, life is about transitions. You'll be going through things. You won't see the vision. You won't believe in it. You won't believe in yourself. You don't know if it's going left, if it's going right, if you're a failure, if you're a success. Sometimes you just got to let it flow. Follow your heart. Let it flow. You'll find a way to figure everything out. Trust me, the right doors are open at the right time. Key. Right now I got on the Rap Arena merch. Rap Arena. It's all about taking it back to the essence of the true culture. Battle raps, DJs carrying crates. So when you see the collab of me and my brother DJ Khaled, we did this with Rap Arena just to go back to the essence for all the MCs who battle rapping, who writing they shit, the producers who coming up with their shit, and the DJs that scratching. So it's really paying homage to a legend like Khaled, Ricky Rose. Rap Arena is now taking over. I just released the Maybach Music Rap Arena merch collabo, talking about taking it back to the essence of MCing, battle rapping, so on and so forth. Someone in my DM say, is that what you and 50 Cent doing? Are y'all battle rapping? Is it beef, real beef? Well, I'm gonna say this. Beef, it could be complicated, but I done took 50 Cent youngest son, Bruce Leroy, AKA what? I done took him fishing before. And he loved when I do the what noise. You know, I used to see him all the time over there. But I guess one day his mom may have been creating content on Star Island somewhere, and he was walking around on his second lap. I invited him to the back of my crib. I put bread on a fishing pole, cast it. I watched Bruce Leroy catch his first Dover sole. Man, I felt proud. What? Little man. What's up, though?
Alright, so your boy Rick Ross talking about, you know, he got some merch on the way with DJ Khaled. You know, taking it back to the hip-hop days when hip-hop music was probably looked at as more organic, you know. But I need y'all opinion about that. Like, y'all feel like hip-hop was realer back in the 90s or the 80s or the 2000s, you know, and the 2010s or 2020s, you know. But you know, there's so many rappers out there, the hip-hop music is more plentiful. So it's like different ideas and different personalities and different generations, taken from the older generations and adding to what the older generations brought to hip-hop music. You know, and so it's a lot more influence going on with it. And, you know, it's a lot more races and cultures and different countries and continents all putting their 2 cents in it and uplifting it, and it's more diverse and more multicultural and more, you know, it's more widespread now. So it's got something in hip-hop for everybody to listen to. That's why hip-hop is still like the #1 music genre in the world, you know. So it's you got a lot of hip-hop guys and a lot of hip-hop girls. You got a lot of different races, different faces, different tastes in music, and it's all influenced by rap, you know. Even country music, you know, country music is on a new wave that's going crazy because it got a lot of rap influence in it now. You got the beats and the bass and the country sound now. It's taking it, you know what I'm saying, more worldwide. You know, they're in California and China, you know, listening to country music now. You know, Jelly Roll helping take it to the next level. Morgan Wallen, Lou Bryan. You know, I couldn't stand country music back in the day as a kid, and I'm from Tennessee, you know. Music City is where I used to live, you know. But I couldn't stand country music, that old slow ass, you know, country shit. But the new wave of country music, it's hot. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't got a lot to tell you. That girl Jessie Murph, you know, she got that gangster country sound, that gangster country music is what's going down. But you know, but anyway, that's off subject, you know. So your boy Rick Ross got something, what is it called, a hip hop arena, rap arena, or something like that with DJ Khaled, some kind of marketing they doing, clothing line and merch, whatever. And he's taking it back to the hip hop days with the crates and the the beatboxing and the DJing and the breakdancing, you know, the Mecca, taking it back to the Mecca, respectfully, you know, taking it back to the origination of hip hop, you know. And I think it's shit's hot. But you got Rick Ross, you know, he's still going to 50 Cent. He said something about the beef. Is the beef fake? Is it just or is it just rap beef, like just battle rapping type thing, or is it like real beef, like to the point where they're gonna take it to the streets? Well, you know, they got the beef is real. You know, you got the thing that went on with 50 Cent. But 50 Cent, he wasn't around, you know. But it was when 50 Cent was around. It was when Rick Ross homeboy, his artist Gunplay, got beat down by Tony Yayo and them. They stumped him down to the ground. Once upon a time, this was like about 10-15 years ago, if I ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? I'm not lying, but I'm not sure about that time frame. But it was a long time ago, man. But you know, Rick Ross and 50 Cent, they be going back and forth. They both are moguls in this rap game. You know, they both are multi-millionaires. You know, 50 Cent, he got the TV shows, the movies, one of the most legendary albums of all time, Get Rich or Die Trying. Rick Ross, he got multi-selling million records selling albums, platinum albums, some platinum singles. You know, Port of Miami, it was his first big debut. His first album that really did numbers. You know, that was his big album. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if he put out an album, but he was with Suave House or not. You know, if he did, he didn't really, you know what I'm saying, get no play like this. So you can say it might have flopped. But you know, because he was once signed with Tony Draper, with Suave House. Tony Draper, he's from Memphis. Then he moved his company to Houston, and you know what I'm saying, he was locked in with another big label out of Houston, Jay Prince and them, and Rap A Lot. And you know how that story went. They say Rap A Lot ran Tony Draper out, but you know, I heard your boy Jay Prince say him and Tony Draper still cool, but they just had some differences at the time. But you know, they both made a whole bunch of loot. But you know, Jay Prince like the king of the down south hip hop scene. You know, everybody looked up to him. Master P, Birdman, you know what I'm saying, Yo Gotti, they all looked up to Tony Draper. You know, there was he laid out the blueprint how to get it in this rap music shit, you know. But you know, 50 Cent, you know, he's the king of troll, and he got something going on with Dave Blunts. You know, Dave Blunts, he like, I hope he get healthy though. I ain't trying to clown him though, but you know, he like big as hell. He probably take up this whole camera if he was sitting right here. You know, he's like probably about 400-500 pounds. He's a young 20-some-year-old kid. He makes some great music. You know, he actually inspired me to make music again. But you know, him and 50 Cent been going back and forth on the internet, and Dave Blunts, you know, he been dropping like some lines off of his diss song on 50 Cent on the ground. You know, if y'all ain't heard of Dave Blunts, y'all tripping. Y'all, if y'all ain't heard him by now, y'all need to tap in with your boy. He got some good music. It's kind of like, I could tell he kind of influenced by that Juice WRLD wave, and that Trippie Redd type of sound, that rage music, you know. But it's some great things that he doing, and he's been in the gym trying to lose weight, and he's got to keep the faith, and he can keep losing that weight, and he'll be skinny, 100-200 pounds lighter on any day. You know, you just got to keep going. Your boy Jetty Roll, you know, he like 300 pounds. But he said he'll be under 300 pounds for the first time soon. You know, he been over 300 pounds since he got out of middle school. You know, I went to high school with that dude. He always been a big guy. He like 6 foot something tall, and you know, he made it, and you know, I'm proud of him. You know, he come from that same area. But yeah, and then you got Rick Ross. You know, he came in the game super heavy, super big. He been on this weight journey, losing weight for the past 2 or 3 years. You know, he lost some weight. He's still a little more heavy set, but he lost a lot of weight. You know, I get in the gym every day. You know, about really like at least 4 to 5 times a week. You know, I'm in there like 3 hours a day. And it takes a lot of time out of my day, so I ain't able to upload content. Cause I wake up early in the morning, go to the gym, come home and try to find content to make for y'all. And you know, I'll be tired as hell from that gym. I go so hard, but I still try to play my part in this blog and shit. But yeah, you know, Rick Ross, you know, I want everybody to cause I know that health is wealth. You know, a lot of people making a lot of money, but they health ain't there. You know, eating a lot of the wrong things and a lot of bad habits. You know what I'm saying? Smoking, eating, and drinking, and eating a lot of fried food, eating a lot of sugary food. You know, and eating too much of it, and it'll show in you and it'll show on you. You know, so the best thing to do is try to start thinking about your inner health, and that way you will show improve and show the youth what to do. You know, because all that unhealthy food, all that processed meat ain't really the way to go. You know what I'm saying? That's like a fast way to die slow, pretty much. You know, but yeah. So you got 50 Cent and Rick Ross. You know, 2 of the biggest bosses in the game. You know, maybe one day, I don't think it'll ever get to the point where they're gonna end up shooting at each other. Somebody end up dying like these young cats, like the whole Julio situation and all the Chicago shit and shit like that. But I believe that you know, the beef is true indeed. It's really a rap beef to where, you know, people got the boxing and or whatever, and people's baby mamas and children, and they and all the correspondents got disrespected. But I feel like ain't nobody gonna get left in the streets wet over there. You feel me? But that's all I got for right now, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping back in. The Trap Tube TV is me again, Tony, 3 times. Let's get y'all next video. Peace.